What's up, guys? Back again with another video. It's your boy, Multiple Voice Guy. And yes, guys, I know it's finally about time. I know it's late, and I know I haven't done one of these in forever, but I'm finally doing another episode of Fight Wars Unlimited. Now, of course, Fight Wars Unlimited, the show where I take two fictional characters and pin them against each other. And of course, this could be any fictional character I want because, well, this is my show and I do what I want. So basically, wow, it's been so long. It's been so long. But anyway, yeah, but basically, the last episode was, Alistair versus Bill Cipher. So be sure to check that one out. Yeah, back when I didn't have this. But basically, yeah, today's battle is going to be an epic one. Because today's battle, I'm going to be pinning the Gamma monster powered by rage, the Hulk, against the man who broke the bat, Bane. Now, which one of these two heavy hitters from Marvel and DC are going to win in today's fight? Let's continue. And of course, we go over their origins, their abilities, their weapons, and of course, to find out who I think would outright win. Okay, so first up, we'll start with the Hulk. Bruce Banner was just your everyday, average, normal scientist. And he unfortunately grew up with an abusive father, and his dad basically killed his mom. Yeah, pretty traumatic. So basically, he grew up to be a scientist. And basically, he was doing an experiment to tap into the inner strength every human has. Until the experiment went wrong, and then he had an overdose of gamma radiation. And now, whenever he gets angry, he turns into this green rampaging monster, the Hulk. Yeah, we're talking about classic Hulk here, not Professor Hulk. Like, seriously, Professor Hulk. But, so yeah, that's pretty much the Hulk. Now, as for abilities, he is really strong, he can jump really high, and of course the classic thunderclap, where he could just clap his face, where he could just do that, and basically just, probably like the whole world would just take a back seat, probably. And of course, the main thing that powers him is the rage, you know? The madder he gets, the stronger he gets. So, that is the Hulk. And yes, guys, I know I'm wearing a Batman shirt, but hey, I don't have any photos of these guys, alright? But, so yeah, that's pretty much the Hulk. Yeah. And then we have Bane. Now, Bane was just a little baby, and he has lived his whole life in jail. Because his dad passed away, and he had to live out his dad's life sentence for the crimes he committed. Which, honestly, just looking at that, like, what the who would put a baby in jail? But yeah, so basically, he grew up in prison with all the other inmates. And of course, where he got his violent tendencies, and all sorts of other stuff. Until one day, he fell off the rails and basically hurt himself, ended up slipping into a coma. And while he was in a coma, he had a dream of his future self, telling him that he could be really strong and all that stuff. So he basically got, and he broke, and of course he got out of the prison, and of course pumped him up with venom. With venom that makes him really, really strong. And so basically, and he's basically set out to prove his strength by combating Batman. And of course, where he even snuck into the Batcave, and you guessed it, he broke the bat. Yeah. He is extremely strong, pretty fast, and of course, he does have a severe weakness. His venom tubes. If you cut his venom tubes and all the venom leaks out, he is pretty much weak, and he won't be able to do anything. So, now I guess it's time for the overnight fight. How would these two meet? How would it play out? And who would be the one taking the crown? Well, basically, okay, let's say the fight starts like this. Bruce Banner, there is an illegal drug deal going on of the dogs being roused by Bane. And of course, And of course, somebody else is there. The scientist known as Bruce Banner. He's sneaking around trying to get information. And basically, Bane realizes him and grabs him and tosses him to a car. He asks, now guys, don't yell at me. My Bane impression isn't great. What are you doing here? Bruce Banner responds with, nothing. Oh, you're a little scientist. Well, I always hated science. And he just tosses Bruce Banner into some barrels. But, big bad news, because Bruce Banner immediately jumps out of the barrels, but, oh, this is not Bruce Banner. It is the Hulk. Bruce Banner sees, oh, so you are not a man. You are a monster. Very well, then. And, of course, the fight begins. Bane pulls out an AK-47 and start blasting the Hulk, but of course this is the Hulk we're talking about and he's bulletproof. So Bane immediately throws away the AK and basically gets ready. And then where Hulk and Bane are just duking it out with their fists, basically turning into a fist fight. Basically Bane is able to land a few hits on Hulk, but of course it's not really that effective. And then Hulk lands a few hits on Bane, and then able to toss him around like a rag doll. But of course, Bane immediately gets into the fight and just pumps him up full with more venom. And then as Hulk tries to do like a landing smash, Bane counters with an uppercut to the chest, flying the Hulk back. And of course, Bane immediately jumps on the Hulk and starts punching him repeatedly, until the last punch, Hulk just grabs Bane's fist and just kicks him onto some barrels. And Bane, you're a strong monster, I'll give you that, but I need more venom. And then he pumps himself up with more venom. And then Bane comes and tackles Hulk onto some other barrels. But Hulk just smashes his back and basically just slams him to the ground and basically even does the classic Loki thing where he just grabs a hold of his leg and just keeps smashing him on the ground repeatedly. But of course it doesn't last that long because Bane wakes up to reality. Okay, and basically kicks Hulk right in the face, causing him to let go. And then Bane counters with a flip kick. And then as Hulk basically gets up, Bane brings out his dagger knife. Okay, honestly, Bane, I do not know what that's going to do against the Hulk, but okay. And then he's like, do you have any last words, monster? And of course the Hulk, smash! And then he smashes the ground and does the classic thunderclap, basically pushing Bane back. And before Bane can even get up, Hulk just grabs a hold of him, slams him to the ground, and basically Hulk realizes where he's getting his strength from and just rips off Bane's venom tubes. And Bane started to lose his strength and become extremely weak. And then that's when Hulk just goes for it, and Hulk just slams Bane to the floor, hits his head a few times with his hammer fist his face a few times, and then stomps his head in, taking Bane's life and the win. So that's right, our winner is the Hulk. And of course, this honestly shouldn't have been a surprise to anyone. Like, yes, Bane would have put up a good fight, but there's no amount of venom that's gonna make Bane as strong as the Hulk. The Hulk doesn't need venom to make him stronger. He just needs rage, and since rage is pretty much a normal human emotion, Hulk reigned superior in this fight, and thanks to Bane's venom tubes just being out in the open and making it clear, Hulk was able to see where Bane got his strength from, and it just made it an easy win. Because yes, Hulk is blind by rage, but Hulk is not stupid most of the time. But, so yeah, basically, that is how I pictured this fight going out. So, basically, our winner is the Hulk. Hey, guys, I apologize for the long wait of this new episode. You know, after October really took a turn on me to where I mostly got interested in movie rankings and all that stuff, and I haven't really thought about Five Wars Unlimited that much until now. But guys, I will be sure to give you another episode soon. Oh, of course you're wondering what that next episode is going to be. Well, first up, be sure to check out my previous episode, which was Alistair versus Bill Cipher, and of course, be sure to tune in for my next episode, which is going to be the Spirit of Vengeance, Ghost Rider, versus the Undead Ninja, and also the leader of the Shiryu, Scorpion. Oh, that fight's going to be sick. But until then, I'm Multiple Voice Guy, and peace out.